working? There we go. Okay. Is this working? Okay. I think we're finally working. Okay, so for those who don't know, I've been sitting here for about 2 minutes with the thing just like basically spinning, the spinning wheel of death, with nothing happening. There we go. Finally it's working. Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't done so already. But it is time for us to get shiny hunting for Volibear. So I want to get the MANDIBUZZ family finished. Where is my Iron Valiant? Where is... There. No, wrong button. Iron Valiant, there we go. Iron Valiant. There we go. Dismount. There we go. Let's get attacking. Okay. Hope you're all doing well. I know I am. You did indeed forget to today, Jarad. So hope you're all doing very, very well today. I know I am. Been getting more of those annoying spam artist messages from artists. So for those kind of who don't know, one thing that you kind of get from time to time if you're a creator is artists will basically like DM you on like Twitter or well the platform formerly known as Twitter, now known as X. Or, like, on Discord, and just, like, send you just DMs. It's like, oh, yeah, do you want some new art for things? It's like, not a good way to help grow your brand. Not a good way to help. So they're kind of dealing with, like, an overload of those again. It seems to come in waves. But, here we go. So let's go check out what the shiny looks like for you again. Hello, David Doss. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. Kill a bird. Sticky Volibear. I sort of just call it Twitter. The name change is stupid. I refuse to acknowledge it. See, because I'm a technical person, for me it's... I force myself to acknowledge the change. Because it's also just more funny to say the platform formerly known as Twitter. I don't know, it just amuses me more. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the shiny Volibear, I feel like that's actually going to be, like, semi-fairly noticeable. I feel like it's going to be fairly noticeable. But, how is everyone doing today? Yeah, the wings and stuff is brown. Why did you just completely sidestep this one? Hello, Forehead Queen Ash. How are you doing? Our dear friend Ash. Hope you're doing well. Our dear friend. There's no deerling here on Kitakami, Ash. I don't know what you're doing the deerling command for. There's no such thing as deerling in Kitakami. Hello, on my way home now. I'm Meta. Didn't know that was your name, Ash. It's a bit of a long, convoluted name. No wonder you go by Ash. Much more simple. Much more simple. Forehead. I know you do, Ash, and yet you continue to show up. Makes one wonder, doesn't it? It makes you wonder. Okay. That's 20 knockouts. Yeah, just spare no Volibear. Spare no Volibear. Destroy all of the Volibear. We're making the mother of all. You can't fret over every single egg, or whatever the quote from Senator Armstrong is. Why are you just completely bypassing every Volibear in existence to run off to fight the ones like 20 miles away? Iron Valiant, I have questions. No talk, you Angie. Didn't know your name was Angie. Thought it was on my way home, Forehead. You can't go changing your name like that too quickly. Not good for viewer audience retention. Man, how does that work? Okay, so that is 30, 31. It doesn't take that long to do all 60 knockouts. It's just a little annoying. One of the reasons I've started to do them live. I used to do them off screen for reasons, but then I was like, we can do them live again. We can do the KOs live. I know you do, forehead. That is not good, Jade. Oh, look, it's a Jangmo. We'll spare the Jangmo. Why is your stomach hurting? One thing that we always did whenever, like, our stomach was bothering us is we always would get some, what was it? Ginger ale. And that generally helps us feel better sometimes. Generally. Well, exactly. We've already shiny hunted the Jangmo family. We have no reason to go hunt them. I think I probably ate too much or just didn't eat enough. Probably was too much was eaten then, if it's that. There we go. We got ginger ale, crackers, and tuna. I mean, I just like tuna intrinsically. Like, I will go out of my way to have tuna, because tuna's delicious. I love my seafood. I love seafood. But there we go, we're doing okay. Okay, so it could be you didn't eat enough. Actually, okay. That actually makes a little bit of sense, Jade. It could be you didn't eat enough and then you ate too much and now your stomach can't handle it. That's probably what it is. So yeah, doing starvation things are not good. They're actually very bad for you. But whatever people may say, they are objectively bad for you. I did take actually several classes on, like, health and wellness as actually, like, required college classes. It is not good to, like, force-starve yourself with certain things. That it is not good. Hello there, Notorious E. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but they're gonna be doing a rerun of the Blissey Terra Raid event, which I am very happy about. For those who don't know, Terra Shard Bonanza, basically. Jade, take it from me, someone who's lost a lot of weight. It's a slow, gradual process. However, if you drop it all at once, your body will not be able to handle it. It is very bad to do that. You will be damaging yourself long-term doing that. It's a slower pace to do it, like, the traditional way, but it's much better for your health going forward. Yeah, I mean, remember, you're talking to a guy who lost around 50 pounds. You know, since... In a little over a year, it's been about 50 pounds I've lost. Really, in about, what, like 8-9 months, it was actually 40 pounds, and then it's been, you know, much less as time's gone on. But it's slow and it's gradual. But if you drop it that quickly, it is not good for you. You will cause a lot of damage to yourself. And it is not healthy for you. You will cause problems later on. Like, I know we try to keep it, like, light and quippy here, but it's like, that is one thing that, like, I will break that facade for. I think 2 prosciutto is flying types. I think so. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Trust me, it takes a long... What is that? A shiny Mandibuzz? We're looking for shiny Vullaby. We are looking for a Vullaby. It's not. The shiny does stick out pretty heavily. The shiny is brown. prosciutto. I do like prosciutto. I think, yeah. Well, it's gradual. It's exercise, even like a light exercise. I can tell you a little bit in DMs after, but it's like a little bit of exercise, and it's like slowly rolling back eating. Also, don't eat late at night, is another thing. Managed to lose about 20-30 pounds one semester thanks to spin cycling classes, and then I found them again. Yeah, again, it's a thing of, it is both eating and exercise. One good thing to do is like, just a few minutes of like a few minutes of exercise a day, it goes a long distance. But different with lighting. Yeah. I might be asleep soon, so I'm not the best time. I'll see the advice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just send me a DM just right now, and I'll go deal with it after. I'll go send it afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, Encounter Power Fly. Alright, there we go. But yeah, so Shiny Lullaby, it is, the face is darker pink, and the body is brown, and the egg is much whiter. So, we are looking for that. Now, unfortunately, we are going to be getting some Bombardier spawn interference. However, if the egg is, like, white, that is, also, the wing tips will be significantly more brown instead of gray. So, it should stick out fairly clearly to us. It should stick out fairly clearly. It look different, but lighting is painful. Yeah, the lighting in this game is... I have mixed feelings about the game's lighting. On the one hand, I do like that it is dynamic, but on the other hand, I don't like that it's so dynamic it can actually make Pokemon that are not shiny look like they are shiny, or make Pokemon that are shiny look like they're not shiny. You know, it's a give and take. You know, I have varying degrees of conflict about the shininess of it. Also, Pepsi Man. Hello there, Pepsi Man. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But let's do a like goal. Lemon. So much keep us here in spirit. Like goal. Let's go to 18 like goal. Have you tried hunting Corviknight? The shadows are horrible. I did not need to shiny hunt Corviknight because we got 4 shiny Rookie D in a single Rookie D outbreak, so I never needed to hunt for Corviknight specifically in Area 0. I have heard the horror stories of Corviknight hunting in Area 0. I have never needed to, and I have no desire to ever hunt Corviknight in Area 0. Because I've just heard the nightmares. I have heard the nightmares. In other news, I've been recording some more Kirby in the Forgotten Land once again. That game has been fun. I've been loving it. The ending of that game, at least the ending thus far, has just been kind of insane. Like, freaking a monkey, Okie Dokie just vibing. Like, this is the thing about Kirby games that I will always and forever love about why it is just they're the way they are. They give zero hex. It's just, they don't care. If you don't think they can get any more crazy, they can always get more crazy, insane, and over the top. And they will always be darker than you can ever imagine they could ever be. Because those games are great. Like, I love them. I love the Kirby games. They're freaking fantastic. No, Bombardier, screw off. I keep thinking Bombardier is a trainer from just how tall it stands. I don't like Bombardier. Hello there, Omar. Hope you are doing delightful. Hey, Nafy, how you doing? Wait, where's Nafy? Where was Nafy? Oh, there was Nafy. I'm sorry. I didn't even notice Nafy was here. I'm sorry, Nafy. Bart. Yeah, I mean, it was just a dark sandwich, and honestly, I'd get in spawn interference from Bombardier anyway with a dark sandwich, so I might as well just go for that one. But yeah, I got plans. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Well, then again, we probably just knock out the rest of the Master Trainers in Pokemon. Let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee, so there is that. So basically, here's the thing. The Master Trainers in Let's Go, I've been kind of slowly working on. I've taken a bit of a hiatus from, like, prep for the Master Trainers, but I'm trying to get back to doing the prep for the Master Trainers. The reason the prep for the Master Trainers has taken a bit of a while is if you have a catch combo chain in Let's Go, you save the game and turn it off, it doesn't preserve your catch chain. Starting a Nuzlocke, I tried Nuzlocke capacity. I would say look for areas where a lot of Pokemon that have highly visible shinies is the best way of doing that. I've never done a Nuzlocke of Scarlet Violet, so I can't really offer assistance. Is that shiny? No, it's not. Thoughts on red-eyed tree frogs? I have never heard of a red-eyed tree frog, and that sounds terrifying. That sounds actually nightmare-inducing. Hey, Ghost! Still singing for Bunny, please help me. I do not know how to offer help other than emotional support. I am unfamiliar in the ways of offering the help. Help. Screw off, Bombardier! The worst part is you have the same typing as Volibite, so I can't even not do that. Honestly, I never really found the cutscenes too bad for Scarlet Violet. A lot like with the cutscenes for, Sun and Moon, I never really had a problem with them. For me, I always saw it as, good, I don't need to button mash A through this. I'm not gonna damage my A buttons. Now, keep in mind, the reason I say that specifically comes from the fact that I have destroyed, well, my brother and I, cumulatively, have destroyed the A buttons of 3 different Nintendo DS's. My brother destroyed the A button of his original DS, the charcoal black one. My white original DS destroyed the A button of that. And the A button of my DSi XL is not destroyed, but it's, noticeably a little janky. So whenever I see cutscenes in-game, I'm just like, good, these are less button presses I need to do. Less strain on my DS. Granted, now in the days of the Switch, where you could just get new controllers, so when your buttons wear out, is kind of doesn't have a big problem. What is that? Did you steal an idea from my brain? No, remember, I don't have a brain, Amoongus. You gotta remember, my brain's a sieve. Nothing retains up here. Red tree frogs, my favorite frog. Interesting. But yeah, it's, and anytime I ever see cutscenes, I'm generally glad, because they're less button presses, meaning less strain and less damage on my buttons for my systems. But, again, nowadays you don't really need that as much, because you don't really have, you can get interchangeable controllers. But even then, it's still, well, less strain on my controller, period. Which, I'm okay with. Alright, I predict you started the Masuda Hunter Ball. I just started Volibee. Oh, the reason I hunted Volibee now is because I found I had a Volibee outbreak. That is I don't plan my shiny hunts. Unless they're Masuda method hunts, I just go with whatever the game gives me for outbreaks. Or it's coughing and I have a freaking vendetta against it. Yeah, 90% of the time, it's just I do whatever the game gives me for outbreaks. Unless it's Masuda hunting, or when it comes to the eventual getting up to Lugia in Soul Silver, I don't really have a plan. Like, the only time I ever make plans is when it comes to competitive Pokemon battling, such as the EVO. Which, I recommend you checking out the EVO. I didn't plan on either, just had an egg power and a MANDIBUZZ box. Ah, interesting. Fascinating. Single track, mind, brain cell. I'm gonna charge a bug bait. Nice. I'm gonna get Lechonk. Alright, sounds delightful. But again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. It is the best way to help support the channel. Also, I have finally gone and done it. I have recorded and am in the process of editing the announcement video for the shiny giveaway. For those who don't know, every time we fill up the extra spare shiny box in our PC from Pokemon when we're shiny hunting, of course, the living shiny decks, we will always find a bunch of spares. And as, of course, that box fills up and accumulates, the spare shinies I have to give away. So, when that box fills up, I do a shiny giveaway for everyone, and I just give away my shinies that I don't use. I have added something a little extra spicy, extra special for this shiny giveaway. Every 50 subscribers on the announcement video that we get, I will add a new shiny legendary to the box to give away. They will be the ones brought in for my Pokemon Go. But if we manage to get to a specified number of new subscribers on that video, let's just say one of the shiny mythicals I have will be up for giveaway grabs. So yeah, there's plans. So if that's going to be a thing, would recommend sharing out to your friends, subscribing, liking, and everything like that. So I got plans. I got big plans. Hey Gail, how you doing? I know, but here's the thing, I already have Okidogi in my decks, because one of my friends touch traded me an Okidogi. I'm probably going to be resetting for a 0 speed one. Main reason is just in the event I need it. Okay, no, you're not shiny. You are not shiny. Okay, no, you're facing the wrong way. It's called dibs. Well, see, here's the thing. It's not a dibs thing. It is not at all a dibs thing. That is the point of the giveaway's randomness. Bro, watch you trade, is it? Bro, watch you trade, is it? No, Hello there, Moonless Whispering. Welcome in. Hello there. Hope you are doing well. That is a name right there. Certainly a delightful one. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Wait. Does Vullaby not appear during the night? Is Vullaby exclusive a daytime spawn? Oh, that is so lame! There's no way Vullaby is exclusively daytime. There is no way that is the case. That's so dumb. Oh, freaking forehead. I hate that. It is daytime exclusive. Well, I mean, I guess just during the night we're going to be running on egg power. Here's a log board. I don't do date skipping. I don't do date skipping, time resetting. I don't do stuff like that. Yep, Vullaby is exclusively a daytime spawn. Yeah, it is exclusively a day spawn. I mean, again, at least I've got Masuda eggs that can hatch. So we can at least Masuda hunt. But that's so lame. Also, the reason why there are still Vullaby right here is specifically because I had those Vullaby in my general area when I saved the game. Alright, I guess we're Masuda hunting. This is why I always have spare Masuda eggs just in the event the game decides to be a colossal forehead. But yeah, so that at least is helpful. But that's so lame. Why would they do that? I thought they got rid of the day-night exclusive spawns for Kitakami. That's so dumb. Also, you gotta be freaking shelling out huge amounts of airfare mileage just to fly. Like, I am literally flying back to mainland Paldea just to get a freaking singular meal. And then I am flying back to Kitakami. I will buy an airplane ticket for this food. I love that. Pay with LP. I pay with life points. Pay life points to advance. Applin. I don't know, it's something is very dark about they make, like, the syrup swirls in the shape of an Applin's face, and there's, like, a slice of apple on it. Thank you very much, Moonless Whisperings. Thank you very much. There's just something that is just very dark about that thing. It's darkly amusing to me. But also, it's just very dark. Get it? Dark. Nighttime. Get it? I'm running a dark type. I don't know, I'm easily amused. You will find when ADD brain mode maxes kicks in, my brain's just a sieve, and I'm easily amused by things. But at the very least, now we know that's the case. Fairy, fairy, Infernal Pass, Oni Mountain. So I guess we're just gonna be riding around Kitakami, just to hatch eggs. Wanna join Pepsiism? I am not really a soda person. But I thank you for the offer anyway. I'm a water person. Hydro homies. Okay, no, that's not a shiny Litwick. I thought it was for a second because of the way the flame was, but no, it's not a shiny Litwick. Pregatito. Spiritito, if you don't sparkle, I'm gonna chuck you into the flame on that Litwick. So many Mimikyu. So many Mimikyu. Hey, thank you very much for that subscribe right there. Thank you very much. I love that it just takes a little second to correct the thing. Have to use water, but unhealthy. At least the honesty is up front. I like that. Egg. I offer you an egg. I have yet to find, like, an ideal place on Kitakami to just egg hatch. Where it's, like, a good, decent loop to start running in circles at. Oh, there's my favorite villain in the Mario universe. Actually, welcome in, Camellia Delilah. I've actually never played a Mario game. I'm still trying to figure out what Mario game to play first. I think it's going to be, like, Super Mario Wonder later this month. It's probably going to be the first one I play. Welcome in. And again, if you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. It is the best way to help support the channel. I'm not spoon-fed, Ash. It's called being good. If I was spoon-fed, I would not have freaking Vullaby be a day-exclusive spawn and need to figure stuff out during the nighttime. Forehead. Forehead. But also, so, interesting thing about Kitakami. During the main progression of the game's story, there is, I believe, a point, Kitakami's story, there's a point where I believe is, like, perpetually locked into sunset, or, like, nighttime. So anything that is nighttime exclusive, you should probably be hunting during that specific time. Which is funny. Oh, we're done with eggs. It's like a skill issue to me. It is Ash. You know what else is a skill issue? You know what else is a skill issue, Ash? A number of things. Involving you, Forehead. Also, if one of the mods could please do exclamation mark Ash. Everyone send some love to our dear friend Ash. We gotta get her to 500 subs by the end of the year. That way she'll do a sleep lock of Gen 5. if she gets there. Thank you, Kayla. Fun fact, there are legendaries that have gender, but can't believe it. Interesting. I never really found that. I never really found a bit of a problem with that. Oh, look, it's more Pico. You know, we'll let you live, more Pico. We will let more Pico live. Looking for Zacia's human. Well, no, they say some people believe it is Zamazenta's elder sister. They say it is believed, not it is confirmed. I was gonna say, it bugs me more that they refer to Darkrai with masculine terms in the Mystery Dungeon games, but it is genderless. And Jez, how you doing? Hello there, definitely not Alan. The not real, the not even Alan. The imposter Alan. The sussy Alan. Who is gender Alan? How did you not know this? Yeah, Heatran is... I believe Heatran is the only... Well, no. What is it? Cubfu. Yeah, Cubfu and both forms of Urshifu, they can both be male or female. But I believe that Heatran is the only legendary with a male-female gender ratio of 50-50. Anyway, Asphalt Racing on the interesting. But yeah, I believe Cubfu's gender ratio is the same gender ratio as Stars, where it's like 7-to-1. Yes, Urshifu can be female. It's the same gender ratio as female starters, female Zorua, female Riolu, female Fossils, female Eevee. It's just very rare. Whereas Heatran is 50-50. Melty Face is a 50-50 chance. I never understood. I don't get why they didn't just make Urshifu like just. I never understood why they didn't just make like all legendaries genderless, other than like Latios and Latias, which that makes sense, and Genius, because that makes sense. I guess Roselia also kind of makes sense to a degree. I mean, never why they didn't just do the same thing for all of them. Sprague. It's the grass cat. You could say it's almost a pain in the grass. They were just running around to hatch Sprigatito eggs. Hatena. Honestly, I wish I knew Hatena would have been easier to shiny hunt here. Because otherwise I wouldn't have shiny hunted it back in mainland Paldea. Because we shiny hunted... Oh, Timber, that's what that was. Because we shiny hunted Hatena before the DLC came out. And if I knew that there was a very easy spot to get a lot of Hatena spawns, I would have just saved it for this one. But, the more you know. Pheromos is obviously female. You could also be decided for Pheromos is genderless. I wouldn't say Pheromosa is obviously genderless. The reason I think Pheromosa is classified as that is the Ultra Beast's entire biology is vastly different to the biology of regular Pokemon. Genderless more or less means like a gender unknown when it comes to Pokemon. It's a lot like how like they have the undiscovered egg group. It's just we can't make heads or tails of this thing. We don't know what to classify it as. Which is like I think the why most legendaries are that way. Is it's like not enough information. We don't know enough about the Ultra Beasts. Because it is actually stated in the Ultra Beasts Pokedex entries that in Ultra Space, the Ultra Beasts are very common. So like, Pheromosa, Buzzswole, Xurkitree, Kartana, Salatula, they're common. They're basically that universe's version of Pokemon. It's just, in our universe, we don't have that information. We don't have the same level of understanding and study to know how to properly classify them. Maybe just quit giving legendary gender. I mean, again, it's genderless. It's like, less of that and more like we just don't know. It's more a thing of, we don't know. It's one of those, like, in-universe things, not a meta-contextual thing. It's weird. Which I'm not genderless. It's genderless, not genderless. It's female. Pheasantipity, not genderless. Pheasantipity, really? Archer, welcome in, Archer. So, can you explain that one, Among Us? I'm not familiar with that one. With, the Pheromos, not Pheromosa, the Reshiram one. We can all agree that all the Ultra Bees could be the Indigo Disc. Oh, they're all going to be in it, yes. We've been over this many times. They're going to be there. Time for the gender male and gender male. Well, the reason why Pheasantipity is 100% gender ratio male is because of the story it's based on. You gotta remember, the entire Indigo Disc, the Teal Mask legendary, so Ogerpon, Pheasantipity, Okidogi, and Monkey Dory, all of those are based on, I believe it's the Tale of Momotaro, which is the same thing that Princess Kaguya is based on. Celestial, actually, all things considered. So, it's based on that. It is based on a male character, which is why it's that way. It's one of those things where the basis comes from that. Paradox Legendaries. We know that there's... Well, the thing is, Paradox Pokemon are not the Paradox Legendaries. The... Walking Wake, Iron Leaves, Raging Bolt, Iron Crown, they're not legendary. They're just Paradox Pokemon. That was there before them. Before well, Cerebi Forums is not an at all official source, Ash. Cerebi is run by one person. One guy literally does all of Cerebi. Or like 99% of Cerebi. Why do people say it's legendary? Yeah. The reason why is the same reason people call mythicals legendaries still. They don't know official terminology. Mostly because they don't care. It's mostly, oh, it's based on a legendary Pokemon, that makes it a legendary. Not exactly. So you are kind of projecting on that, Among Us. Remember, Milotic can be 50% male, 50% female. I will always forever point to Delphox as well. 7-to-1 male-female gender ratio. The designs in the gender ratios are not meant to make sense. And again, the thing it is based on. It's based on a male character from the thing of Momotaro. Which also, the implication is actually another member of the Loyal 3 based on implications. Because big thing about that is there's a peach in play. And Ogerpon's not a peach. So it raises a bunch of questions. There are several questions that are raised, meaning there's still more Pokemon. Why the freak is the game bugging out right there? The game is freaking bugging out right there. But yeah, but basically the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter, which again, same thing as the story of, which is Momotaro, which is the same thing as Kaguya, is basically a person cuts down a bamboo tree, and like a peach comes out. And there's no peach so far. Which means there's still another legendary, or at least like another Pokemon associated with the Loyal 3 and all of that, which is probably going to be a peach. So there's still more story to the Indigo Disc. We just haven't... Not the Indigo Disc. There's still more story to the Teal Mask that we haven't seen, which is likely going to be in the Indigo Disc. I've actually got an entire video that's going to be going over all of this, probably come out in a few days. But yeah, there's still a lot more to all of this stuff than we know. Yeah, it might be a mango, but it's not a peach. Which is very important for the base of the folktale of Momotaro. It's very... There's no peace. Which is very important for that story. Which is why there's more. There's more information we do not know yet. Yeah, Ogre Pond is on something, but again, same story. I believe Ogre Pond is what comes out of the peach. Or like the girl that comes out of the peach. But even then, it's like... Even then, it's not really. It's not Princess Kaguya. So... Yeah, there's a link in terms of mythological origins between Ogre Pond, the Loyal Three, and Celesteela. Which means there's a connection to the Ultra Beasts. If I was a less reputable creator, I could spiral that off into an entire crackpot hypothesis video about how Ogre Pond and the Loyal Three are all actually Ultra Beasts, and that Ogre Pond is the base form of what turns into Celesteela. But I'm not that crackpot. I'm gonna be Ogre Pond a female, good Ogre man, one person. There's a dippity is nothing but male. I don't know. I wouldn't assume like that in Moonguess. I wouldn't assume. But we have now passed our like goal. Let's go to 26 for a let goal. Go to let goal. Again, I point to things like Delphox. 7-to-1 male-female gender ratio. Doesn't make sense. Does not make sense, but it is not meant to. I guess Celesteela have 2 goal at 3. Same story. Celesteela is based on Princess Kaguya. I mean, it's very, very much the logical extreme of Princess Kaguya, which is the same story that Momotaro is. It's the same story. Yeah. Mythology's fun. Well, folk tales and stuff is fun like that. Yeah. For those who don't know, I like watching, like, not only just because I like watching, like, mythology, folk tales, and things like that. It's just, I find it fascinating. Yes, Pikachu, indeed. Pikachu. Like how, Thunderous is based on the exact same thing that, if you've ever played Mortal Kombat, based on the same character Raiden is. Literally Raiden. Yeah. I love things that, like, yeah, they're based on the same exact thing. It's just always fun to see little... It's always just fun to see, like, little cross-series connections by drawing on the same inspiration. Like, a similar thing is... Emboar is based on the same thing that, amusingly, both Ganondorf and the original idea of Bowser are based on. The demon pig, Pigsy, from Journey to the West. Who, amusingly, Son Goku, the main character of Journey to the West. Yeah, that's the basis of Goku. Also the basis of Infernape. Yeah. So, both Emboar and Infernape come from the same exact story. I love that. I love just weird, stupid little, just trivia things like that. Because, one, I'm a nerd, so I find that so fascinating. But also, it's just neat little details. Yes, Ash is always a fan of Pikachu. Yeah, it's fascinating. It's not the first time that Pokemon has basically used, like, the same inspiration source for a number of different things. Which I like that they keep doing that. Because it's always fascinating. Pickle churro. What the hell is a churro? I've heard of them. Oh, they're like cinnamon something. They're like a long, like, stick of, like, cinnamon something, isn't that? I've heard of them. But I don't know what it is. Oh, wow, we just stopped just short of the frickin' Rabambi. Yeah. That Rabambi's probably gonna battle me right now. Yep, of course he's gonna battle me. Of course he's gonna battle. Well, you're not gonna matter. You're just gonna eliminate it. Goodbye, Rabambi. Okay, this... Okay, I'm not really overall certain how long this shiny hunt stream is actually gonna be if, Lullaby is gonna be that much of a forehand. But it's gonna be a day night. I might even just hunt it off screen. Like, if I get another outbreak, I might just do that one off screen. But that's not fun. That's not a fun time for things. We're figuring out stuff and things. Jade, I don't know if you're watching this, but I approve of the meme you sent. I very approve. You didn't know what a quesadilla is. I honestly forget what a quesadilla is, Ash. I know you reminded me of what they are. I don't remember what it is. Because I don't care for them. All I know is I don't like them, and I don't care for them. So I will not commit to memory what one is if I don't care for it. You should not be surprised by this, Ash. Hello there, Sonic fan. How are you doing? Alright, so while that break Hootie. They created Gen 10 Pokemon and they add Pokemon Home. Does it mean we can transfer all legendary Pokemon from Scarlet to Violet Generation 10 game? When home compatibility comes out for the game, eventually, yes. Jess, remember, Jess, we've been over this before. Anytime that a Pokemon game will reach its end, so as in, like, the final Dex expansion of that game, they will always allow in every legendary. It's entirely for competitive reasons. They will always have every single legendary and every Ultra Beast, and very likely every Paradox Pokemon will always be a part of the newer games when they're at their end stage of completion. However, just because they will allow in Pokemon Home compatibility does not mean they will be transferable in immediately. Long term, they will be transferable in, but not immediately. Because I don't care for them. Midnight, we've been over this. Just because I've heard of them before, doesn't mean if I don't care for it, I will consciously recall it. My brain space, as limited as it is, Midnight, is more valuable than remembering food I don't care for. We've been over this. We have been over this many times. Oh wow, actually not even a Luxio. I thought it would have been a Luxio. Thank you, How you doing, Midnight? How you doing? Great to have you here. Always good to have you here. I don't really care about Mexican food, do you? Same. I don't care for Mexican food. I'm very much more American and like Asian food. I've never cared for Mexican food. Fair enough, I guess. Living in San Antonio, Texas blows my mind. Remember, I live on the opposite end of the country, Midnight. If anything, I should be more acquainted with what Canadian food is. Which is probably just a derivative of British food. I don't know what it is. It's meh, is how it is. That is how it is. But again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like on the stream. And subscribe for more. Earthworm. Worm. Yeah, so back to back, there's the Lullaby outbreak. Thankfully, it seems like day is breaking again, so I'll be able to get back to my Lullaby outbreak. I'm from Canada, so... Oh, so what is Canadian food like? Is it any different than, like, American food? Or British food? Like, what is it more similar to? Because I have several questions. I have a burning curiosity, I will be honest. Oh, nice. I mean, we are Italian here, so Italian food is always on the menu. Delightful. But hello there. Give me pasta, pizza, or fries, I'm happy. Exactly, Ash. That is a vibe. All I know about Canadian food is Canadian bacon. Just ham. So, does that mean Canadians refer to bacon proper as American ham? Or no? I mean, that is a joke I've always enjoyed using, and I'm glad to finally be able to use it against someone who's Canadian. Favorite food is sushi. So what you're saying is you eat tatsugiri midnight. How could you eat our little fishy friend? How could you do that to Tatsugiri? He was your friend. He was adorable. How could you do that to Tatsugiri? Again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Sushi. So is sushi actually raw fish or not? Because I've never had sushi. I want to have sushi at some point. Possibly. If they made a spaghetti Pokemon... Well, they did! It's called Tangela, Ash. I mean, it's green spaghetti. But... Look down the pineapple pizza. Let's talk to Ash Ketchum. Because he will do... He will do it. But they do not respect the talent of pineapple pizza. Exactly. Pineapple pizza is. I mean, the thing is... I just don't care for pineapple at all. Like, it's not even a specifically pineapple pizza thing. I just don't like pineapple. It's apparently just, like, the hatred of pineapple pizza is apparently a meme on the internet. Which I don't really fully understand. Like, I would like to know the origin of that. I would... like the origin of that. But I don't know, there's a number of things that the origin of on the internet that I would always like to know the origin. Also, Jess, do not disrespect the mods. Do not disrespect the mods. Especially Ash. Yeah. Ash will not hesitate to bring the hammer down. See, all the friends are here. We are surrounded by friends here. Yeah. It's just the entire thing is now just a string of highs. Greg. Lilith hanging out, we all being my hammer. Nah, you're more of an ogre pawn, Ash, because you hate pink. Pink is a not you color. Alright, there we go, finally. It is daytime once again for this forehead. This actual forehead of a shiny hunt. So we can finally get back to looking for Vullaby. Here we go. And the other thing also is that Ivy Cudgel has a high critical hit chance. You do indeed hate pink. I mean, everyone's made that mistake of calling Ash a guy. I used to make the same mistake. So wait, well, when you said you were little, Ash, how much littler do you mean by present? Because you're still short. Like, little is a relative term. Little's a relative term when it comes to your shortness. You mean like 5'1", 4'1"? What's the height range? Ash, when you said little, you walked straight into that. You might have thought your shortness would have given you height clearance, but it did not. You should expect this by now, Ash. Anything that can possibly be considered a short joke, a height comment, anything, I will find a way to twist that into a short joke, no matter what. Do you understand? Do you understand? Comprende? I am literally screaming at me. What else is new, Ash? What else is new? You always yell at me. Like, you're yelling at me even when I do nothing wrong. I will fully admit right now I was making short jokes. But even when I do nothing, you still yell at me. Even when I do nothing, you still yell at me. Well, that sounds like a skill issue on your part, Ash, if you don't understand. That's a skill issue. It's not my fault if you can't understand. Wow, Ash. Great man. Angry Ash has been... Well, then an angry Ash is just Ash at all times. Yeah, there's a little dial on Ash. It's angry, angrier, angriest, angry 2.0. There's no non-angry setting on Ash. Aside from sleep. Civil War time, Eevee is a cat or a dog, dog. It's neither of them. It's neither of them, Jared. The designer of Eevee specifically designed it to not be one or the other, to have elements of either. It was designed to have elements of both, but not be distinctly one or the other. So, regardless of which side you pick, J-Rad, you are incorrect. Yeah, Jess, seriously, dial it back. This is your last warning on that. It's closer than either. Again, the entire point of Eevee was to make you think of an animal you had exposure to when you were younger, or like, that you remember seeing. It was never meant to be one or the other. It's meant to be just a vague concept. Which I think for me is why it's a little unsettling. Like, it's not distinctly one or the other. It's this weird gray area that is both and neither at the same time. Hello there, Angry Brit. How are you doing? We have Angry Small and now Angry Brit. How are you doing? Hey, Bryce. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But let's get looking for the bird. This stupid bird. The bird is the word. Zabirdo. Yeah, we're just looking for Shiny Lullaby. Shiny Lullaby. I hate this thing. He's literally so sweet. Hello there, Amazon. How are you doing? Who is sweet? Rare Ash W. It is indeed a rare Ash W. Hello there, Strawberry Days. How are you doing? Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm doing very well. It's rare Ash W. Exactly, Ash. Rare Ash W. But hello there, Strawberry. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, I'm watching without sound. I can't hear you. Midnight, it might be a good idea next time to lead with that. Even though she can't hear me. I'm alright. I'm glad I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. But again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Fine Monday. Rare Ash. Well, the thing is, Ash can't be L, because L is tall. And we know tall is one thing Ash is not. Many thanks, Strawberry. Many, many thanks. There it is! Finally! I knew that thing is noticeable! The stupid freaking vulture of annoyingness. Now go to sleep, you stupid bird. You flightless bird. Ash, this is the second sandwich, you forehead. I'm not spoon-fed. Full of ice fast asleep. Full of ice fast asleep. He's fast asleep. Yes. The pink is much more pink and the wings are brown. It's fairly noticeable. It's fairly noticeable when you know what the difference is, it sticks out. But when you don't know what it is, it doesn't stick out as much. This is the thing about not heavily changing shinies that I would say is like the biggest trap of thinking they don't change a whole lot, is when you're used to seeing the non-shiny and you've seen it for like, say 20, 30 minutes straight, when something looks ever so slightly different, that sticks out and is very noticeable. It's how we actually found our shiny Slowpoke 3 times relatively quickly after they spawned in. We basically noticed them immediately, because they stick out pretty heavily. I'm using a flying type sandwich. The reason I'm using a flying sandwich is you get not Poochyena, you get Houndour spawns around here, and that's with dark power, but you get the Bombardier spawns regardless. So you might as well just go flying, because there's no other flying types around here. You can avoid the Houndour, you can't avoid the Bombardier. Oh yeah, also more Pico. The most forgettable of all Pika clones, more Pico. Or I guess like the most forgettable of the ones that you remember. Because there's other Pika clones that I forget about all the time. What's some more Pico? It's the worst Pikachu clone. Alan is what it is. It's bad, is what it is. Never heard of that. Ah, smart man. Find the most... most forgettable Palm. Palm not. Beauty for the decks. I should be able to get you a spare more Pico. Among Us, I should be able to do that. See, I gotta agree with Ash. I'm not a fan of Palmet. Granted, the reason I don't like Palmet is because people using that stupid Revival Blessing gimmick in doubles. Like, on its own, I'm not Morpico. On its own, I don't hate Palmet. I honestly think Palmet's like a fairly decent Pokemon on its own. It's just because of Revival Blessing gimmicks, I despise that thing. Like, if it was anything else, I wouldn't hate it. Heatmore Slithery Tongue makes me uncomfortable. It's not a tongue, Ash! That's it breathing fire! That's not Heatmore's tongue! It's breathing fire! Mario Gross Max, that's right. Also, congrats with Volby and MANDIBUZZ, a real person that voice act them. It's Fire Ash! Ash, who's the person who actually knows Gen 5 things? Who's the person who's the Gen 5 expert? Who's the Gen 5 hater? Very simple. I'm the expert, you're the hater. The skill issue, I'm not gonna work for that. See, Lickitungs is like, it's so comedically oversized, it's funny. I mean, it also was very uncomfortable. Ayo, Gen 5. Exactly, definitely not Alan. Gen 5, peak. Gen 5, peak. Not this Gen 6. Or Gen 1. Nonsense. You know, it's fire. Yeah, that's fire coming out of Heatmore's mouth. It's meant to look like a tongue, but it's fire. Yeah, Heatmore's tongue low-key, but that is literally the point of it. It's supposed to look like a tongue, but it's fire. Because it's meant to give the impression of being, you know, an anteater's tongue, but not. Just like how, fun fact, you know Remoraid? You know that little fish Pokemon that turns into Octillery? That's a revolver. Yeah. Yes. Remoraid is literally a revolver. Its original design made it significantly more clear. He doesn't look like Mario. Well, the thing is, I shave. That's why I don't look like Mario as much. He's an anteater. He's got a tongue. The tongue doesn't come out of its mouth. It's a Grimmsnarl Afro, so I'm gonna go do it real quick. Honestly, Grimmsnarl Shiny. Fantastic Shiny. Love Grimmsnarl Shiny. He does not look like Mario. Okay, when I weighed more, I looked more like Mario. I look more like Luigi now. When I don't shave. But also I shave every week because I freaking hate when that stuff goes in. Man, you look like the one Roblox I'm taking. I don't play Roblox, so I don't know what that means. I have never once played Roblox. I do not look like Clark Kent. Stop saying I look like Superman. Isn't Roblox that thing that looks like the weird Lego people? Because I always thought they looked like the weird Lego people, but I always internally referred to them as just mentally. I love the little fake Naruto run that Volleyball does when it tries to run. So, fun little fact about Volleyball. Its dex specifically states Volleyball can't fly. However, up until, I believe it was Generation 7, Volleyball could actually learn the... I think it might have even been during Gen 7. Volleyball could actually learn the move Fly, despite it being a flightless bird. Yeah. Roblox is what Sly plays. The Boomer plays Roblox. All the more reason for me not to play. If crusty Boomer guy Lard Man plays it, maybe I don't play that. Mewtwo is indeed a shoe. Mewtwo is very much shoe energy. Very shoe, highly forehead. I mean, Mewtwo's also a failed research science experiment. Well, the funny thing is, canonically, Mewtwo actually is a failed experiment. The whole idea of Mewtwo was to be more powerful than Mew. Mew can just transform into Mewtwo and literally copy everything Mewtwo has while still being Mew that can copy literally everything else. So it's like, they accomplished nothing. They traded out the ability to do literally everything for I just hit slightly harder. When Mew can just yoink that and immediately able to do the same thing. Mewtwo looks like a mean Chew. I mean, even similar name. I don't know, might be a connection. There might be something there. Like, I don't know what it is, there could be a connection. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Maybe there is. Maybe, we don't know. We don't know. And we won't know until we know. You're not shiny, are you? Yeah, you're not shiny. Design? They are. Makes sense. Yeah, that math checks out. That math does indeed check out, Mr. Allen. Mr. Definitely not Allen. Mr. DNA. Mr. Building Blocks of all things. Don't dare correct. Don't no one dare correct with the correct there. That was a little hard to read there, definitely not Alan. Had a little bit of a hard time. But I don't know, I mean, we got it now, we figured it out. We still got 15 minutes to get this shine before it goes to nighttime. Vullaby. Sparkle Vullaby. Dang, I mean, I have skill issues. It's called a skill issue on my part. Definitely not Alan. I fully recognize my skill issues of reading. Fully acknowledging my own skill issues. Nah, you just blame Braidstar. Well, Braidstar is not here. We always blame everything on Rosie or Sly, not Braidstar. Braidstar is not our scapegoat. Yes, Kayla is here. I do like how Okie Dokie does actually, like, rotate to follow you. Nah, don't blame Ash. We don't blame Ash. Ash is too short to cause problems. What did I do? I love how Ash immediately jumps in. What did I do? Ash, I literally just said it wasn't you, forehead. Listen next time, you forehead. I am actively attempting to defend you. I mean, I guess I just won't in the future, forehead. We didn't know Amazon Prime was in the chat. Amazon Prime has entered the chat. All your shipping will be free. Absolutely wrecked both my heels. That does not sound good, Hollow Blorb. That sounds very not good. I'd recommend resting. Yeah, it's still daytime. You still got time. We got daylight to burn. I mean, ideally, I'd like to get the shiny sooner rather than later. But we got daylight to burn. We got daylight to burn on this bird. What is the question, Alan? You didn't do anything, Ash. So calm your pants. You did nothing. You forehead. I mean, other than calling me Forehead McGee, that's insulting the administrator. Maybe that's a bannable offense. Maybe that is upgraded from banter to bannable offense. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe. No, not tree knees. That's the tree that managed to kill Sly in Tears of the Kingdom. Nothing could possibly go wrong. You can't get me, bonk. Sly thought he was safe. Sly was wrong. Meta has weak knees. I go running. I do not have weak knees. I specifically train these knees to be strong. And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's get this frickin' bird. Bird of the day. Not Birdo, but bird of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. Nope, none of those are shiny. You are not shiny either, Lullaby. Now, what's your opinion on shiny Magmar? Isn't it pink? I thought shiny Magmar was very pink, which I'm okay with it. For those of you who understand why I like the color pink, why I'm okay with the color pink, you understand. If you don't, not really the place and time to say that. However, I respect the color pink. Bonjour. Hello, Crispy. How you doing? Hey, I like the color pink, alright? If you know what the color pink represents, specifically this time of year, you will understand why. Mr. Definitely Not Forehead Alan Man. Alan has left the chat. Rip. Some F's in the chat for definitely not Alan. Alan was the imposter. No imposters remain, you could almost say. You could almost say. You could. Maybe you couldn't. Maybe you can. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. But I'm not seeing any shiny Lullaby yet. What is pink? What is a pink? Well, you see, a metric pink is when you take one metric red and you slap it together with one metric white, and it creates one metric pink. That is what a pink is. Got toxic buff Cheem's dog yet. The reason why is I'm kind of a bit too lazy to go catch it. I've already got in the Dex entry for it because a friend of mine touch traded me their Okie Dokie so I can get it registered in the Dex so I can get the Glimmer Charm. But it's mostly just pure laziness. When I need Okie Dokie for competitive, I'll probably go and finally be motivated to catch it. But until then, it's probably... I mean, it also is just amusing to keep walking past it and just watching it just, like, swing the chain. Hey, definitely not Alan. Thank you very much for that. Hey, Meta, what do you call the Pokemon protagonist when he runs fast? I don't know, just dash? He's right there. Well, the thing is, I hadn't finished the story. I didn't finish the story before I had it touch traded to me. As well as I didn't catch Monkey Dory because I was going to be soft resetting for a 0 physical attack version of it. So that way it would have taken a lot longer, so someone just traded me one to get a Dex registration of it. Because I was going to be doing a long process of getting a soft reset for it. Ash Ketchup. I was just going to say Dash. I was just going to say Dash. Which, you know, it works. You got Ash in there. You've got Dash. So forehead, you get wrecked. Get wrecked, forehead McGee. Forehead Queen E. Dash is certainly a pun. Exactly. Remember, puns sustain me, everyone. I'm not spoon-fed Ash. If I was spoon, but we'd already have the shiny. But we're not. You forehead. You 12. Why does it take so long for the freaking super chats to come through? I don't get it. I do not understand why it takes that long. Buff Cheem's dog. That was great. Liar plants for hire. Also, been running bulky Volcarona. Use a blade to powder protect Morning Sun Fiery Dance. A little less than half damage from Animate Nature Iron Hands. Also, let's not forget me getting 2 IVs of the Moon Bear. Remember the calculations. Yeah, Blood Moon Ursaluna is a frickin' thing. I'm still gonna need to reset for mine. I haven't done it yet. I haven't, like, done that side quest. I'll do it at some point in the future. But again, that's another thing that I haven't done yet that someone traded me. Her shirt on Freezer. Nice. But yeah, that's actually the reason why I got Okie Dokie, Monkey Dory, Pheasantipity, and Blood Moon Ursaluna all registered in the deck so early. I had to do a trade to get the Ursaluna and the Monkey Dory registered anyway. And when we were in the trade, the person said, basically, you want to just get the other 2 registered because it'll be faster? And I said yes, because it would be faster. So it was more so a thing of I already needed to trade to get the others registered. So I might as well just get those registered anyway in the meantime. Pokemon Sword and Shield Morpeko only run? What's a Morpeko, Alan? I don't know what a Morpeko is. Is that some sort of, Digimon? Maybe it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Or even a Bakugan. I don't think there's a Pokemon called Morpeko. Because, I mean, if there was, it'd be pretty lame, I'd have to say. I'd have to say it would have to be less Pico. And it's probably used, it'd probably be used by some emo edgelord's younger sister, I'd have to say. Morpeko's, yes, that is Morpeko's a Beyblade. That's what it is. Just remember, the Tower of Beyblade. Exactly, Tower of Beyblade. Same brain cell, Blorb. Tower of Beyblade. Beloved Carmine is great. What is Carmine's team, even? I vaguely remember it. Like, only vaguely. The Pokemon that looks like a Beyblade is Hitmontop. I don't know! I mean, Carbink kind of looks like a Beyblade. I think Carbink looks a little bit Beyblade-ish. Beyblade. Also, Sandaconda, G-Max Sandaconda at least. Sand Blaster Beyblade. What are the Pokemon look like Beyblades? Moses in the Tower of Beyblade. Oh yeah, Claydol as well. I mean, well, Claydol you gotta put it on that. Also, Baltoy. Mega Slowbro. Yeah, I mean, I forgot Mega Slowbro exists because Megas don't exist anymore. But yeah, that also math checks out. There's several Beyblade Pokemon. That's a pretty mid-team. Mightyena, Morpeko, Livani, Ninetales, and Sinistra? Fairly mid-team, I will say. Well, the Ninetales is not bad. You know, Ninetales is top-tier Sunsetter. But I don't know, that Morpeko, I don't know. Mightyena, a little questionable right there. Little questionable. I am speaking strictly in terms of the statistics right there. I like Togekiss. I don't use Togepi in battles because Togepi is weak. I like Togekiss in battles. And Togekiss has been routinely good throughout many generations. Where is that word that cannot be said on YouTube? Gremlin. Yeah. It is funny how her arms just vibrate. Her whole body vibrates when she's angry. It's just not very noticeable on 30 frames per second. When it comes to, everything else, but her arms are most visible. Minimarium access. I mean, I am Italian, but I feel singled out because I'm Italian on that. I feel targeted. Mods cut off his hand. I think Carmine gets injured. I don't know. I think it's just a rage response. Like, she's literally just twitching in anger. Carmine is... Well, Carmine's not angry small intensifies. She's angry tall intensifies. Meta is now a Beyblade now. You spin me right round. You spin me right round like a Beyblade. I'm honestly surprised. I would be legitimately surprised if no one has made a You Spin Me Right Round parody with Beyblades. I would not be surprised if that actually exists. You know it has to exist out there somewhere. Somewhere in the freaking ether of the internet. That has to exist. Really? We did not find a second shiny forehead bird. Big sad. Big Rip-a-Reno Extreme Decappuccino. I mean, that makes sense, the JoJo. This is JoJo of everything. This is a JoJo of everything. It's JoJo. 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 Oh, this is marked. Not marked. Count by nature. No good to special defense. I just realized the last 3 shines we've gotten are all dark types. Meta's name is JoJo. Is that a JoJo reference? Yes, breathing. Breathing is a JoJo reference. Living is apparently also a JoJo reference. Everything's a JoJo reference. But I think also what we're gonna do, you know what? Let's do. We're gonna do one more sandwich, and then we're gonna call it a night. I would say. We will eventually have to resume the forehead shiny hunting at a later date. The forehead. Would be a good JoJo villain. I don't know. I'm not evil enough. I might be a jackwagon to people who deserve someone being a jackwagon to them. But I am not evil. I'm chaotic good, I would say. I am chaotic good. Not evil. Your stand is just metagross. Your stand is meta. Yes! See, that I would agree with. Just the stand is just metal machine. I mean, that's too apt. That's too apt. No, Mudkip is just chaotic neutral. Mudkip's not good or evil. He's just chaos. He's just in the interest of whatever makes him more amused. Well, the thing is, a villain generally implies evil. If I have 4 brains, that's 1 brain cell in 4 pieces. Not MHA quirk, just interesting feature. Oh, right, actually, I legitimately forgot My Hero Academia is, like, a thing. I watched My Hero Academia, like, full through up until what was released at that point once. Forget how long ago it was. Which is, I am chaotic evil. You're chaotic evil, Amazon Gaming. Your evil power is taking over shipping, online shipping, realtor stuff like retail to monopolize that. That's what your thing is. Oh yeah, also Ash forehead. There are multiple JoJo references within Kirby and the Forgotten Land. There's multiple of them. One of them I mentioned to you. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. So, why would you put a buckle on Mewtwo, though? Yeah, there's several JoJo references. Unsub, disliked, those amazing. I don't like those Amazon jokes. I thought you said amazing jokes, because I couldn't see because of the heart. I'm chaotic neutral, but very chaotic. Chaos is literally what we consume. To anyone who says order is natural, no, it is not. Chaos is the natural order, is the natural thing of the universe. The universe trends toward chaos by nature. So acting orderly and organized is literally against nature. Ah, yes, the fiasco that was when we got shiny Carbink this way. No, you're not a chaotic mood today. Oh, you're not in a chaotic mood today, Roost. I don't know. I enjoy Chaotic Roost. Chaotic Roost amuses me. That game. Wow. It is freaking packed down here with stuff. Oh, it's a noodle snack. Oni more. Oni Mountain. American Revolution. Because the British lost, they were too orderly. Well, I mean, they also lost because they were British. Can't beat that good old-fashioned 100% grade A Americanness. We here are American. We don't speak English here. We speak American. I'm too hungry to be cat. Get some chicken nuggies, Roast. Always acquire dino chicken nuggies. Dino chicken nuggies. I get chaotic when I'm hungry. Interesting. Fascinating. Nah, waiting for a burger. Burger, always good. Burgers are always a top tier. Like, see, like, please tell me I'm not alone on this, but, like, I love a good steak. You know, I love steak, I love, like, salmon, swordfish, all those good things. But if given the option of, yes, you will have, like, a steak or anything like that, or here's a burger with bacon on it and fries and a fried egg. And french fries on the side, and I'm just like, give me the burger. Like, give me burger. I do not like you. I am not allowed to specify who that is towards. I mean, I love steak too. Like, steak is delicious. It's steak. But it's just like, there's a simple pleasure to the humble burger. Wait, then you're eating Yveltal then. Yes, L bacon wings. Will be directed toward everyone. No one. Haven't been figuring that out. Well, see, here's the thing, Roost. We know you. We know who it's directed to. We know it's to me. We know it's towards me. Roost. Chicken man. Man chicken. Though Roost does one respectable thing every day. He wakes up every day hating Blaziken. He wakes up every day hating Blaziken, so it's like he does a respectable thing daily. I told you to eat yourself a form of chicken nugget. Nah, Roost is not chicken. Roost is not Blaziken, man. Oh yeah, Roost. Chickens commit cannibalism every day. That's terrifying, Roost. Chickens are horrifying. This is why nature is crazy and terrifying. Also, speaking of chickens, Roost. If I end up facing Sly Guy, you're gonna get me. You're gonna get to witness me destroying a Blaziken. That's gonna be fun. Some cooked chicken in front of a chicken. We'll eat it. Put some cooked chicken in front of a chicken. That's a horrifying, Roost. Why would people test that? Again, this science has gone too far. They're known to cannibalize. They eat meat. They're Wait, chickens can eat meat? I thought chickens only ate like seed, like birds. Just cold factual evidence. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like nature is terrifying. Nature is weird. They're only fed to seed because it's cheaper than buying meat. Okay, that makes sense. You know what? That actually makes sense. Oh god, that's terrifying. Just thinking about Just thinking about what monstrosity wild chickens would have turned into. They would have just turned into like a miniature eagles at that point. Just miniature ground-dwelling eagles. That's horrifying. They're basically, like, at the point, there's, like, small meat-eating emus. It's horrifying. Dinosaurs are chicken. What did you expect? I mean, I expected docileness. I'm aware dinosaurs evolved into chicken. Which is why dino chicken nuggies potentially taste like what dinosaur chicken nuggets would taste like. They're the same thing. Give the chicken some biceps. No. No. That cursed frames of animation from the Pokemon anime with the buff Torchic, just no. Maze and Nightmare Fuel buff Torchic should not exist. Oh, that's terrifying. That's horrifying. Dino chicken nuggies. Same as how some pet cats will eat dead bodies if they're long enough. Instinct and all. Well, I mean, cats are cats. Like, I wouldn't trust a cat to not eat me if I'm alive. Cats have legitimately bit me. Like, I don't know. Cats, for some reason, hate me just instinctively. So that doesn't shock me, Roast. Yeah, I have known multiple people who have said, oh, yeah, my cat's the nicest cat there is. And it doesn't hurt anyone. It doesn't hate anyone. It loves everyone. I have literally gone over to said cat, and the first thing it did was, like, I tried to pet it, and, like, it bit my finger. It's like, never again. I don't trust cats. It's the worst of all Gen 3 stars. Also, since fossils becomes oil, which becomes plastic, then plastic dinosaurs are real dinosaurs. Oh. That's so screwed up, Roost. That's so messed up, but I like it. Well, technically, pliosaurs were not dinosaurs. Oil was from the decomposed aquatic life. Generally more than land-based things. Wait, Roost, that sounds like something you would write out, okay? Yes, I accidentally called Blorb Roost. That's something that you would write out, Roost, alright? But also, this is telling me I need to actually probably clock out for the night. Because my brain is going on the fritz right now. Because my brain, as always, is paced. My brain is a sieve. You're thinking of normal chaos. This is hungry vibe. Exactly! I'm not used to chilled out vibe Roost. I'm used to chaos Roost. It's like when Wholesome Roost entered the playing field. I'm not used to it. This is a Roost that spent the last 3 hours learning how to design a tripod in SolidWorks. Interesting. No mistake of putting too much essential oils in your bath. Interesting. But we are gonna go on a raid. Let's see who we're gonna go raid. Who are we gonna go raid? Ooh. Let's go raid Way. It's been a while since we've raided Way. He's doing 4 times shiny Trico hunting. As in, he has 4 separate, like, systems that he is shiny hunting on synchronously. Let's go raid Way. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys then. My brain is a sieve. as always.